Playing Dredge can both be challenging and exciting, especially when you're just starting out. I didn't know a lot about this game and just did what the story told me or what I thought was smart. But as I played, I kept making mistakes or discovering things I could have done better. However, with some guidance and useful tips, you can avoid making the same mistakes that I did and make the most out of your gameplay. In this video, I will share with you the top 10 tips and tricks that I've discovered while playing Dredge. So, let's get started. Always wake up early. When you go to sleep on a dock, you're usually awakened at 6 AM, but that's not the best time to get up. In fact, it makes more sense to get up an hour or two earlier, as it takes some time for the panic to rise, and usually it's light by the time you get away from the dock. So, to save the most time, you should get up between 4 AM and 4:30 AM. By doing this, you can start fishing and exploring earlier, which means you will have more time to discover new things and complete tasks. Also, you can catch night fish at 5 AM without the danger of the night. Always equip books. By talking to villagers at some places on the map, you get books. These can be equipped and read over time. All you have to do is always, if possible, have a book equipped. When a book is finished reading, you get a reward according to the book. This can be anything ranging from faster engines to better market prices. Always use haste. After the first artifact is delivered, you get the haste ability. It can speed up your boat to a certain point. If you always use it but never exceed the bar, there's no disadvantage. You're simply faster and save a lot of time. As a bonus tip, if you want to get the most of your day, or if it's late and you want to get home in a time-effective manner, you must stop your boat after using haste. The haste bar will then reset while the clock is stopped. This way you can use haste almost permanently. Always explore and search for secrets. Although the main storyline always leads you to certain places to recover the next artifact, there are still many islands and places that have certain secrets, tasks or valuable loot. If you don't have any other important tasks at the moment, use the time to explore some of these islands. Trust me, it's worth it, but always be careful. Use your scope. Make sure you stop once in a while and look around using your scope. This prevents you from wasting time by moving to fish that don't fit in your inventory or that you don't need. So stay still, since time doesn't move when you don't move, and use your scope to look for fish that you need. Also, when you need a specific fish, just go to the area where it's supposed to be and then look through your scope. If you scanned all directions and there's none, just move to the next location and repeat. Talk to everyone. Maybe it's obvious, but it's important to always talk to everyone. Often they have books for you or tasks that give awesome loot. In many cases, you have to talk to certain people and complete their tasks to advance in the storyline, so just always greet the new people you meet. Use nets and crab pots. If you find yourself with money problems, the easiest way to get rid of them is by placing crab pots and using nets on your boat. Every now and then you have to repair them, but the passive income they generate should be enough to quickly have more money than you can spend. Just research the slightly better ones that last a few days and make your money work for you. The fish in crab pots don't rot, so place as many as you can afford in your hometown, and once you return from your travels you will be rich. Save some research parts. This tip doesn't necessarily apply, but I had the case where I didn't save them and it cost me hours. I wanted to explore a new area, but I had not unlocked the necessary fishing rod yet. Since I wasted all of my research parts for engines and nets, I needed to look all around the map just to get 2 research parts so I could go on with the story. To avoid this mistake, just save some research parts if possible, or just unlock the fishing rods first, even if you don't need them yet. Mark points on the map. Since the game has no built-in function to mark the map, you have to get creative here. The solution is crab pots. You can simply buy a few of the smallest, cheapest crab pots and place them wherever you want to mark a certain spot. The symbol for crab pots is then displayed on the map and the spot is marked. Don't slow down at ports. It doesn't feel right, because you always have to be careful not to damage your ship, but at every port you can dock at, your ship can't be damaged. You can even drive against it at full speed as long as you press the docking button. So, the best and most effective way to dock is to arrive at high speed and turn sideways at the last moment. This way you save the time you don't need to slow down and the time the ship needs to turn sideways manually. These were the most important things I learned while playing Dredge. Did I miss anything? If so, please don't hesitate to comment. Also, if you found the video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.